Hello, this is The Real Deal. Today we're kicking off a long line of DVD releases with a trip to sunny Philadelphia for Made in America.
Now, in true documentary style, this film follows Jay-Z's creation of his own version of Glastonbury, celebrating the great and the good of the musical talent out in the US. Let's have a look at the trailer.
It's a bigger idea than just the concert. We all have the same struggles and the same dreams.
Everybody has things that they're fighting.
People want to work. People want to make an honest living.
It's tough, man, with everything how it is. People need something to believe in.
It's about me, it's about you, it's about us, it's about Made in America.
So there's the trailer for Made in America, but Bex, is it any good?
Well, it is. Yeah, I don't know why I sounded so unsure. It is an interesting film. It's directed by Ron Howard, the fantastic director, and he joins Jay-Z on this journey to make a 2-day event of music, celebrating great American music, celebrating people on his record label, including artists such as Rita Ora, who come over from the UK, and bringing together creativity in kind of an area that is close to him, which is Philadelphia. And it is a good film. It's an interesting film in terms of showcasing a portfolio of musicians.
Yes.
And you
all
see,
of whom are signed to Jay-Z's label?
not all of them, no, but they are associated with Jay-Z in one way or the other.
Right.
We don't see much of Queen Bee, however, but it's a nice film. You get to see the heart of what Jay-Z's really passionate about, and you get to have these really intimate conversations with him. Ron Howard's very clever in the sense that he not only interviews the talent and the people that are performing here and sees them, you know, in their element on stage, but he also gets behind the scenes in terms of the people that live within the surrounding area. So grandmas are going, oh, the noise is just so bad, and all this kind of
That's
stuff.
a grandma, in case you're wondering.
That is a grandma, yeah,
so,
sorry.
okay, right, yeah.
And I quite liked that element about it. They also get to the heart of where people have come from.
Okay.
So there are some stories about, you know, their rise to successes, why they're so grateful to Jay-Z to be here, why they think something like this is a really, really good event to have. So from that perspective, yeah, it's a good film. It's interesting.
Right. Now, I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
Or a single question. There's a sort of a rich lineage of films about tours and backstage and stuff. Even if you look at stuff like Crossfire Hurricane, all the way to recently Tiny Temper did one called Discovering Destiny. And it can tip over into feeling like a propaganda movie for the artist. Does it feel like that, or is it a bit more balanced?
No, it is a bit more balanced. It's just, you know, Jay-Z doesn't need more publicity. You know, we only have to look at what's been going on in the past week or so to see that Jay-Z, good publicity and bad publicity, can, you know, obviously up your profile. It's not anything like that. I think it's a passion project for him. I think he really just wanted to document this thing that he is really, really keen on showcasing. And you know, the thing that I didn't like about this is that there's no climactic element to this film. It literally is a portfolio of saying, here's one artist, here's another artist, here's a third artist, and this is like a generic format of how they're going to be performed. The problem is that when you do watch a film which is about an event such as a concert taking shape, you kind of want to have the whole, are they going to make it on time?
Yeah.
Are they going to create it? Is it going to go off with a bang? And we don't get any of that.
Yes, because it obviously will be fine.
It will obviously be fine.
Yeah.
It's got the most talented roadies and everything involved. But you get to speak to them. You know, you get to see the caterers behind the scenes and saying how important something like this is to their business. You get to speak and interview some roadies, you know, and the grannies next door. It's fantastic in that respect. But there's just nothing that really grips you to kind of go, oh, there was that amazing Jay-Z performance at the end. Yeah, it was a good performance, but it's nothing that it's worth waiting 2 hours for. So there's a bit of miss and match with.
That's a slap in the face, isn't it?
It is a little bit, but it's, you know, like Jay-Z's Jay-Z. You know, you've got to love him anyway. But it's a good attempt. It's just I was a bit disappointed seeing it's Ron Howard. I didn't really.
So verdict overall, what's the real deal?
I think if you're interested in Jay-Z's work and you like to find out a bit more about American talent, or in fact those talent that are on his label of Rock Nation, then yeah, go and have a watch. It's a good portfolio showcase for that. If you're after something that really builds up the excitement of what it's like to put on an event like this isn't the film to go and watch. This happens kind of systematically. There's no problems in getting everything ready in time. There's no stakes that are too high in this film, which is a shame. But, you know, as something to watch on a Thursday night, maybe, you know.
So specific.
So specific. I'm not going to give it a Friday night one. It's a Thursday night film, maybe even a Tuesday. Then yeah, okay. It's worth a watch.
Yeah. Jay-Z called and was like, I'm your first concert in 10 years. I'm like, well, can we...
Tricky.
So that's The Real Deal on Made in America. It's available on DVD and worth a watch, especially if you're interested in Jay-Z, not just as the rapper and musician, but as a man passionate about bringing together and celebrating talent around the US.
Now, to get more of The Real Deal on film, subscribe to our YouTube channel here and follow us on Twitter at The Real Film Show too. Thanks for watching.